I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Coming. Sorry. I had to put on the thing because it's that day. See, it's 4th of July. I had to put that thing on there because I'm a patriot, kind of. I'm a patient man. Anyway, let's move. Let's stay on there. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another new episode of Talk Nerd. Okay, happy July 4th. It's the 3rd, and a happy late Canada Day. I'm part Canadian, I promise you. So, we got really nothing special today, aside from because the cookouts and the drinking's tomorrow. But then again, I drink every stream, so what am I complaining about? Anyway, tonight we got trailers for bam, Hocus Pocus 2. Finally getting a trailer. It's been much anticipated, and apparently that's the only one we got this week. Yeah, I can't believe it either there. We also got some news for Disney, some cancellations, some updates to rides, and some actual recent updates recently in Tomorrowland. And lastly, Final Destination. News on the upcoming 6th movie has come up with some interesting stuff that I think me and Cruiser want to address. All that and more tonight on another Nerdy Talk Show. Cue the opening!
And now it's time for your weekly vocabulary builder, helping you make other people feel stupid since the dawn of man. This week's word is
spatchcock. It is a verb. Definition: split open, sometimes mostly a poultry or game bird, to prepare it for grilling. When used in a sentence: if that dog from Duck Hunt laughs at me again, I might consider spatchcocking them instead of the duck. Happy 4th of July.
Congratulations, you are now 0.03% smarter. We'll be back next week with more ridiculous smart words you've never heard of. Or maybe you have. In which case, tough shit.
Kuma, give me that one more time. Maya-hee, Maya-hoo, Maya-ha, Maya-ha.
You love nostalgia.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I actually looked up a recent video and seen what that kid is doing nowadays. Anyway, welcome everyone.
God, I was a kid.
Welcome everyone to another nerdy episode of another Nerdy Talk Show where we talk nerd. I'm here with Kuma the Tired, who's in Texas, and Justin Jablonski, who's in Texas, and of course yours truly, Mib Eben, who's not in Texas. Yeah, a little bit of a heads up, guys. We are having a little bit of audio issues tonight, so I apologize in advance. So if anything happens there, what does this say here? 07. Now, before we begin tonight, I want to give a couple of announcements just to keep us on the same page here. Next week, I'm not so sure whether or not we'll have a stream. If I do, I'm probably just going to stream me doing Work for World Part 2. Not decided yet. I have to see what happens depending on the news. On our stream on July 17th. Is it July 17th on that Sunday? Yes, it is. We will be doing an interview with, what's his face? Lee Tucker, a voice actor. You may know him as the voice of Snips and Snails and My Little Pony, as well as a bunch of other countless others. He's going to be joining us. And finally, on the 24th, we will be doing our San Diego Comic-Con special, Be There or Be a Trapezoid. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping we get a lot of good content this year at Comic-Con compared to the shit show that was last year.
See.
What?
See how it goes.
Yeah, it does. Although, except for the Ghost of Molly McGee. Was that show still going?
If you get The whole time could join you.
Hmm.
If you can tell it.
So yes, it's 4th of July. We're all barbecuing. We're having a good time. We got the beers. I got a Mexican beer.
Shit.
I went drinking out a bit last night. I'm over in Austin for Arctics. If anybody's watching, probably not. But anyway, there's a cool street over here called 6th Street. It's literally like bar kind of place.
I like that kind of place.
It's really cool. Yeah. Around like 8 or 8 or something, they start like barricades the street. Like 6th Street is just like this open street you just walk around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. I saw people get proposed to. I don't know how many bachelorettes. I can tell because like there's the one girl that's wearing the bachelorette shirt.
Really?
Love how mostly a bachelorette that goes wild than her friends. Because like I kept seeing Bachelor was like on this like party. They like all of her friends are following her, going like keep up, or just go like yeah party. But you can tell their energy is not matching hers.
Oh my god. I was like, I gotta put a thing there because friggin' Phoenix Nexus just keeps putting down 07. What are you talking about, dude?
You.
That's a good view, man.
There's an Austin skyline. Fucking California.
Let me just put that on full screen so that way people can see it. Let me see if I can put that whole thing on the full screen way so that way people can have a good look at
Yeah,
it.
it's still sunny out.
Yeah.
It's always sunny in Austin, Texas. I can see the title card right now. Kuma goes to a convention. It's a good view.
Yeah, we're on the first.
Ooh, fancy.
And who's with you now?
The one I'm to in August only got to, what was it, 5, I think?
Mary came with me, but she's spending some time with other friends.
Just like how you are.
Yes, I'm alone too.
He's spending time with his friends, and he's also hotboxing his room, no doubt.
I only have a CBD disposal thing.
Meanwhile,
Hey! Yeah, what?
yeah. Okay, Riot Nexus, you're gonna have to tell me what this 07 deal is because it's really starting to bug me. 2007 is dead.
Very I'm seeing in August only got to 3 wars.
What?
Let's say it's 07. I thought it was 07.
No, it's just a lowercase O and a 7.
Yeah.
Am I being sniped? Is this like political agenda?
Oh, it's an emoticon. It's an early emoticon. It's the stand for one loading.
Oh. Why does he have one eye?
Is it?
You know what I thought of is coming up to tomorrow.
What?
Was that?
Oh, there it is.
I don't know if I can click. Not so sure I can click that because I don't have it set up for that, but let me take a quick look. I'm the government. I'm the reason. What does it say? I'm the government. I'm the reason.
I'm the government. Government. I'm the reason nothing works.
It's funny because it's.
So I think
It's funny because it's.
No,
true.
it makes me think of the Family Guy skit with it was with Brian and I think
I dream of Republican Town. Is that it?
No, the other where he was like, oh, I rebought everything I made in your house. I bought new stuff, buy you new, buy you.
Oh yeah, that's right. He buys like
all
American. He buys
American
like,
bacon just breaks.
he buys like all the American shit.
Cat comes, or I think I forget.
I don't know. So let's talk about trailers right now because I'm afraid Kuma might get arrested if someone sees this video. But let's just begin here, get it through all here. So we had one trailer this week, one single measly trailer, and that was for Hocus Pocus 2. Like, so we have to talk about this thing because here's a little fact. A sequel to Hocus Pocus has been like rumored for years. And let's just face it, all of us have seen the movie. Yeah, I'm not surprised Jablonski. I didn't even need to bring up ask Jablonski if he's seen it. I'm not because I was about to say if he didn't, Kuma, you have my permission to go over to his house and put a cap in his brain. Anyway, Anyway, yes. So the sequel was announced like right before the pandemic, like in 2019, I believe, when it was announced to be confirmed. Now, what was funny when this was confirmed was James Marsden, who played the cat in that movie, was at the same con on the day it was confirmed. I'm asking like, oh, what'd you think? He's like, I don't know if I'm in it. So, yes. And so the trailer came out. So what's going on here is these girls are doing a seance in a graveyard or something.
It's number one.
And they do a thing where they try to bring out the Sanderson sisters again. And lo and behold, the black candle gets lit again.
Is that work the first time?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. For Disney. Let me rephrase that. The African American candle is lit again. So, oh my god.
I think that makes it somehow worse.
Yeah, it does. It really does. I'm sorry. Can I retract that statement? Can I retract that statement, Mr. Editor? I hope your friend doesn't get a hold of that. But what happens is they light the candle again, and the Sanderson sisters are back. Oh, Bette Midler hits the role I think she was just born to play. Considering how she, and let's just face it, considering how she still wears that costume whenever she performs that song live at our concerts, it's saying something, man. It's saying something. So what's going on here?
Yeah, look. I'm looking at the trailer right now as well. And just no lie, if you just remove the whole like the statues and everything, you can literally almost like kind of movie.
And what's it about?
Now, there's also a poster for it too. If I remember correctly.
I didn't really find the poster. I just looked it up.
See if another.
But essentially, the movie is simple. They come back and it's modern day. I'm really getting tired of this plot. Are you getting tired of this plot? I'm really getting tired of this kind of plot.
No.
It's like,
Well,
There's
Halloween or witchery.
I remember one time, these people were at Not So Scary Halloween Party at Monsters Inc. as the Sanderson sisters. One girl was in an electric scooter and she turned her entire scooter into the vacuum cleaner. That wasn't...
No, I want to say it is the new poster. But they showed what they're going to be flying on, and I swear to it makes perfect sense for the wet that rode vacuum in the first movie.
Yeah.
Right on fucking Roombas in one.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right on Roombas. I want to say that was fake. I can't. It is.
I think it's the Mister.
It's the rode the vacuum in the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that. I mean, let's just face it. The movie's not that good, but it's still great to watch.
I mean,
they.
In your honest opinion, do you think that they should have made it? They should have just like really earlier and all that. Not like in the. When did the first one come in?
The original? Let me see.
Yeah.
I think it was
1990 something.
Hocus Pocus.
Yeah,
I think it was 93.
I feel like they had a sequel.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah, I
93.
feel like we should have had. Yeah, we should have had like a sequel, like in the 2000s or before, kind of that. But I get the idea that they're going for this, but just I just feel like mostly I just hope it's gonna focus more on the comedy.
they probably will. I mean, like,
Because that's what about it really shined. That's what
Yep.
honestly. The first one, okay. The plot is kind of silly, really stupid. It was the comedy and acting made it better.
yo, come
It
here.
made it what it is
Come here.
called classic.
Dwalsy, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
Ah.
Come here.
What?
Are you a virgin?
No.
That was the worst part of the movie. You just the cop, the scene with the fake cop.
Right.
I'm like,
No, my favorite one. No, favorite one is with the bus driver.
Yeah.
Bubble, I'm in trouble. Motherfucking guy from Happy Day. Was it like Potsy from Happy Days that was there in that movie?
I want to see.
Oh my god.
See.
He just comes in and hijacks the movie. It's like, so what? But like, yeah, I'm gonna see it. I'm obviously gonna see it. Actually, Bette Midler, Sarah Jessica Parker, and Kathy Najimy actually did a reaction video on the Walt Disney Studios page. If you want to check it out sometime. Let's just face it, you got Bette Midler back as the character, and she's a flawless woman in my opinion. So yeah. And like I said, whenever she performs, I put a spell on you live on stage. At her concert, she always wears that outfit. It's more over the top than it is in the movie. Like the wig is bigger and like.
But I assume maybe since it's them, they're gonna go back to the I assume they're gonna try and redo their whole evil scheme of stealing children's.
Guessing so. I'm guessing so, but we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if I wasn't mad at it either. Like, bro.
Yeah, the thing I'm just gonna be curious is how are they gonna get away with it? Like, the only thing I'm just kind of assume gonna be mostly used to be like hypnosis or just overall control, something like that.
The book is back.
You know, as people see these. Yeah. But I just feel, you know, when you see these witches just flying, someone just takes a picture and be like, anybody know what these are? And like, you know, instantly that just hits and be like, okay, we're looking for real witches.
So, one line I want to come back, and it really is my favorite whole time for that movie.
What is it?
Oh look, another early morning.
Sorry, can you repeat that? You kind of got a little pixelated there.
Like, oh look, the Lord this morning makes me sick.
Just like
There was one line.
That's so bad.
There was one line that always got to me. And it's the scene where they're driving away from the witches, and she's riding next to it, and she looks at him and goes like, "Pull over, let me see a driver's license." I'm like, how does she know what that is? That movie sucks, but we love it. Let's see what we got here. We got a caller. We got Riot Nexus in the house. Let me ask if he's ready. I'm asking, you set to get wrecked? I'm gonna go over here and get something from the shelf. I'm weird. It's not up there. What the heck? I hope it doesn't rain tomorrow because I'm really kind of. He gave me a salute emoji, so I'm going to assume that is a yes. So
on more anime related news, a lot of people are kind of excited about this, but the anime company, I think named Fritter.
Oh yeah, something that was
is remaking. Yeah,
I keep hearing season 2 make something.
Yeah.
No one knows what exactly it is.
Yeah, what we're talking about is either a remake or a season 2 of the anime known as Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt.
It's weird. I mean, like I heard.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I have to see Panty and Stocking still. Okay, I'm bringing Riot in here. Stand by here. Riot.
It's
Oh
just
dear, that's not that. I have to
If I'm in that anime again, I'm gonna blow my bits out.
Penny and Stocking?
Whoa,
Penny
you-
and Stocking?
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Talk about Penny and
Dude,
Stocking.
dude, you dissing
That-
Panty? Are you dissing Panty and Stocking, dude?
Oh, that anime is weird. That anime is weird because I kind of feel cringe right now because,
I know way more weirder anime than Panty and Stocking.
Dude, Panty and Stocking's the shit, man. I haven't even seen them, but what I've seen, I love.
It is
Well, it's
so,
Watch it.
it's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so
Yeah.
stupidly funny.
I
My favorite is literally the con episode.
Oh, yeah.
Don't remind me.
What, Matt? What, you gay? But like
Not gay.
it's a Carl
I'm
line
not-
from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He tries.
Oh.
He tries
That's
to.
also, that's also a term used in anywhere else, not just Aqua Teen.
No, there's like a scene where he tries to invite Frylock to a strip club. He's like
No,
you and me,
yeah,
25 bucks.
I know what you
25
mean.
bucks.
I'm just saying you're saying a generic phrase though. That's what I mean. You're just saying a generic phrase that's
What?
not specifically just condoned by Carl.
That's why I know. That's why I said it like I know, but that's why I said it like I'm like, what, you gay? I can't do a Jersey accent anymore too well. So Nexus, how are you tonight? I want you to hear your thoughts on this new Hocus Pocus movie. Come on, man, give me some your beautiful, well thought out thoughts about it, please.
I'm not gonna like it because here's the thing. I only know the song, but not the movie itself.
Watch the damn movie.
Then you
Hocus
are
Pocus.
then you are, as we say in Latin, a Dorcas Malorcus.
Oh boy. I get that phrase so many times from everyone.
Yeah, it's a good.
I am a
Simpsons,
dork.
it's a Simpsons phrase.
Yeah, I know. Put a Spell on You is a good song when you match up with the Unfortunate Soul. It's a good mash-up song.
Oh my
actually.
god. No, you did not just compare those two songs next to each other, man. Come on.
Blasphemy.
That is complete
Blasphemy
and
of the highest
utter.
order.
That is complete and utter blasphemy, dude.
Oh, come on. It was a good song, actually. But the original is better. But the original is good as well. Don't worry.
First of all, well, like I'm not saying it was bad or anything like that. I mean, like I said, when Bette Midler performs it live, she always uses the costume from the movie. So yeah, you know she's made an impact there. But like, yeah, you really haven't seen Hocus Pocus the movie, just the song.
Yep, just the song. Not the original. Sorry.
Oh my
Goddamn.
god, dude, why? It's you have to watch it every Halloween. It's the law.
I was born in 2003 and I haven't watched Disney that often.
Buddy, I was born in 1993. Kuma was born in 1847. You don't see him giving excuses.
I've been here since the beginning of time. What are you talking about?
We know, Jablonski. We know.
Damn
Well,
straight.
Well, when I watched my Disney on my local TV, I didn't watch Hocus Pocus on that particular, but from my cable from the
Okay.
cable I watched.
Okay, dude, do you have Disney Plus right now?
I don't subscribe to that. Sorry.
Wow, you're a nerd.
Dude. Okay, dude, here's what you're gonna do. A week from now, if I have another stream, you're gonna buy Disney Plus, watch Hocus Pocus, and you're gonna come back and ask Jablonski if he's a virgin.
And I'll just tell you no. I'm not a nerd.
Yeah, you don't even know why you're,
Don't
dude.
get-
No, dude, you don't even know why you're laughing at that Nexus. Come on.
No, the word say you're a virgin. Why do you keep saying that joke every time? That really weirds me out every time.
You don't even know what I'm referencing.
I have no idea, but still, it's kind of weird to me every time I keep hearing that.
And by God, if when you do it, you better be wearing a cop uniform.
Actually, I was wearing a cult leader uniform, cult leader outfit later.
I have
Anyways, is it okay if I send some fan art so you can show it on stream?
What?
Is it okay if I show some fan art, it's out of context fan art, if you don't mind?
I can't right now because I don't have it preloaded.
But all right, but you gonna say I should buy it anyway, but you don't want to see it on stream. But here,
What did you
that's
put?
that's some sketches. That's all.
That's good. That's good sketching. That's good sketch work. I'm looking at the art. It's good. It's more characters than I've done in a day.
I only live like that's only one day, not just sketching every character.
It's good. It's good stuff. It's a big smorgasbord of characters that I drew here. I can't show it to you, but they're good stuff. Keep sketching, man. It's good things. Go to
And also, you go first. Sorry.
Go to DeviantArt. Get some good stuff. Make them all inflated.
I will. I will. I will do my art in DeviantArt.
Yeah, I'm a DeviantArt dude. But no. Tell me what else you got for me here. Talk about more. I guess he has nothing more to talk about. Thanks for joining us, Right Nexus. I love you. I said talk about more, and he didn't give me more.
Yeah, how about more random news?
Yeah, let's do that.
How about anybody hear about what happened to Aaron Hansen and Scythe?
Yes.
What was the story behind
when I saw you,
like, what was the story behind
he
that?
was replaced.
Yeah, but what was the context of him being replaced? Did he do something stupid again, or like?
No,
just someone people relate to more.
They found her. They found a doggy girl.
It's fun. It's funny because like I actually didn't even know he was the spokesman for or what?
He's not. He's a spokesman.
What was he? What was he exactly? He was
an ambassador.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was.
He was an ambassador for Sega.
And he's a guy who doesn't even like Sonic. My God.
No, he does. Just doesn't like the Sonic games.
There you go.
That's all. Like, he loves Sonic. He just doesn't like the new games a little. But yeah, that's legit. They just found someone else. I mean, I like people. Some people are kind of mad about it. Some are just going like, "Yeah, it was bound to happen." That kind of idea. Which, granted, yeah, that does happen in some businesses. Like,
everybody gets a new one. Everybody gets a new one. It's like that one meme picture
and
of
with
the guy.
The rise.
With the what?
With the guy what?
I was
the
gonna
guy
say,
who did what?
I was gonna say it's like that one meme picture of the guy looking at the other girl when he's walking down the street with his lady.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, it's also just because the rise in VTubers and Hollow Livestock and all like that. I mean, they're adorable and everything, but like I haven't really sat in and watched like a actual stream or anything. It's always just been like small clips either on YouTube or just like TikTok.
Yeah,
Corona. I follow a few.
No, yeah, I follow them on TikTok, but like I don't really watch them much on Twitch, honestly.
Dude, I want to see a VTuber with like that's way over the top. Like there's just it's too big for the square. Just like, you know. That's the thing. I actually have the tech. It's complicated.
What?
Well, I like seeing VTubers with a lot of accessories. A lot of over the top accessories.
Okay.
It's like,
Okay.
what was the name of that one? What's the name of that one VTuber that everybody freaking? Oh, come on! Here's Cruiser.
I know it. I know over at Anime Expo they just introduced a new one. Join them.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Just making sure. Was having microphone issues before I logged on. So happy 4th to everybody. A little early, but still.
I already beat you to it. I also
Live long and prosper.
I also wished everybody a happy Kanana day.
That was a couple days ago.
Who cares? Yeah, but doesn't wait.
There's some new Canadians that are patriotic. They love their country. I don't know how the politics of, but you say it's still pro-Canadian.
Yeah, considering we've had a couple of Canadians that we've interviewed on this stream, including another one we're getting with Lee Talker. Or was it Jason?
Oh, you announced it.
Yeah, I did in the beginning just to get everything out of the way. I also announced.
It's Tokar.
Tolkien. Lee Tolkien.
He's a very patriotic Canadian. He loves country, and sent him a picture of that attraction at Amazon Adventure of Dudley Wright with the Mount Rushmore of show. He loved it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and speaking of which, I forgot.
But we got to talk about. Oh no, he's got another autograph.
Yeah, I got a few new additions to the collection. One guy who we had on the show, but he was an announced guest. He was there just to say hi to Bruce. Sam Vincent. Surrounded by ants. I'm hoping I can get Matt Hill if and when he comes to Orlando to have him sing this and have him write, I got chicken. And if I can somehow get a hold of Tony Sampson, I want him to look at me and write scripts. And one that I did not expect that actually came today was Shinedown. Did not expect it to come in the mail.
Shinedown, is that like a weird Christian band?
No, they're actually a pretty successful rock band.
Save it for Hooked on Harmonics, Detro. We got to talk about something else. And it's something I've been waiting to talk to you about this whole week.
But I also want to give a big thanks to Silver Quill who got me these. Look, that's Rogue. Couple from the Rainbow Road Rogue.
Yeah, she's kerfuffle, spelled like it sounds with a double for the fuff.
And no, not the celebrity voice actress, the one who played her in Make Your Mark and Tell Your Tale.
What the?
That was very sweet.
That's bullshit. That's not Sunny. Where's her Burger King Kids Club glasses?
That's Izzy.
You're a mystery brony theater, dude. You know what I was referencing. Anyway, Emma, do you know what I was referencing? If you forgot, I completely understand.
Yes.
I like how
there hasn't been a new upload.
I'm working on it, dude. I'm working on it. Give me a break. I actually was able to render at least a couple of parts recently. I'll show it to you.
Anyway, what have you been dying to talk about?
We have to. Oh, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it, my dear friend. Can we take a moment and talk about this Final Destination situation we got going on?
Oh boy.
Well, okay, let's just open. Let's just open up.
So, how are you exposed to the movie, Evan?
Okay, we're gonna go down the list here. Final Destination 1, it was good. Final Destination 2, it was good but not as good. Final Destination 3, it made no sense. Final Destination 4 made me hate NASCAR even more. Final Destination. Do you even care? Like, I remember when I set that to Cruiser. I'm like, when I set that whole list to Cruiser, and I wrote down FD5. Do you even care? Notice I didn't even put a space between 5 and do.
My first reaction was, that happened.
Yeah.
You know what's actually funny? That which one had the Daytona Raceway? Which one started out with that? Was it 4?
Yeah, it was 4. The one that made me hate NASCAR even more.
Well, not the opening song you hear in that movie is based.
Really?
So, what's going through my head is, I'm seeing them at the Daytona Raceway when I went to that music festival, So I'm having flashbacks of the movie, and then what happens? Get rained out. Like, oh, Death is watching.
So let's.
Yeah.
So, for those of you who have never heard of the Final Destination series, here's the basic gist of the movie. Guy has vision of an accident that's going to happen that's going to kill everybody. He snaps out of the vision and stops the accident from happening. And him and a bunch of other people that are involved in it. And apparently Death is like, oh, fuck you. You did not just cheat me. And so he goes on and kills each one by one in weird spontaneous deaths. Did I get the basic gist of it, Cruiser?
Yeah, I'd say so. But
Yeah.
one thing to specify: Death is not an actual physical being. It's sort of this. How would you describe it, Evan?
Bullshit.
Jokes aside, how would you describe it?
What, Final Destination? Or the...
No, the presence of Death, because Death is an actual character.
Yeah, he's an ominous force. I like how Death doesn't have like
There
a
you
physical it doesn't have like a physical form in there. That's the best part.
Now, supposedly it's like Tony Todd, the I don't want to say he's the Martian, but he's the guy who collects the bodies. Person.
Oh, the black dude?
Yeah.
I had a feeling that was him. But yeah, let's just put it all this way. The whole series in general is not good. It's really not as good as it sounds. It's one of the basically
Games of a Generation in 80.
Cruiser basically
That part.
Cruiser basically summed it up. That was a thing.
But the thing is, though, I mean, we still have to give credit where it is due. The first one was good and people paranoid. It did its job. Second one was at least entertaining. Although the one for me, spoilers just in case, even though the movie is like what 2 decades old. I'm still going to say spoilers. There was one death I think they kind of went a little too far, and that is when a kid dies, and the mother sees their child die.
Well, he wasn't a kid, but I know what you're saying.
He's under the age of 18.
There you go. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, I just don't think a parent should see a child die.
Yeah.
And now
You want to specify like teenage really, then you go like that. When I hear someone say kid, I will usually think like 12 and then sometimes.
No, they're not that. They're not that
like,
sadistic.
If I hear,
But yeah,
that's I mean,
the
if you're
bottom
like
line-
teenager or young adult,
the bottom line, what
Yeah.
he's saying is it's not good for a parent to see a child die. But then the
it's a movie, but still.
Yeah. But then the parent dies like 5
It's-
minutes later, and it's in the most embarrassing death ever. Head caught in an
It's
elevator.
like, wait, hold on. What?
It's like you don't have to. It's like don't freak out. Just pull the hook off your fucking.
But I think one of the clever that they actually had in this came from the first movie, and that was when this kid named Todd suffocated because he fell in the bathroom, and
The clothesline.
but
he did.
Yeah.
He slipped.
so
The water. Oh, not the water. Literally, like again. There's like how Cruiser said. There's no presence of death, but there was how like the little bit of water ruins things. Like that's what it was. It was just like this little stream of water.
Yeah.
It,
But what was
it made him slip and all the other stuff.
What
I liked though was let me just get this one thought on Evan. It was when some magazine gets ripped up in a fan, and then the main character picks it up, and he put up a little sleep that says they're supposed to say today, but it just says Todd. Telling him he's next.
Oh.
That I thought was creepy.
Well, that was funny because that was the first death ever in Final Destination. I thought it was cool. And then the water seeps back under the toilet like it was never there. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
But no,
just so
let's
weird,
talk about. Let's just get away with this. Final Destination 6. So here's the deal with the rules of the series. You can intervene on death, and death is like, okay, fine, fuck you, I'll go to the next person. And then basically the rules change. There's also another rule where you can kill somebody to have your death or something. I don't know. The series is a complete botched mess. So yes, Final Destination 6 actually is doing something different. we don't know what it is, but that's what they said. What's even more interesting is
Wasn't there a? Go ahead.
No, go on. What are you gonna say?
There was some horror film where you could actually trick death. I wasn't sure if it was Final Fantasy or not though.
Was it like a black and white movie?
No, it was either Final Destination or the remake of Evil Dead, because I do know that it was one of those where actually tricked death into thinking like, okay, this person's dead, but in reality, no, they're very much alive.
Are you sure you're not confusing it with that stupid scene in Saw 1?
Yes. Positive.
Yeah, okay, I'm just making sure. Anyway, but yeah, like, here's the deal. Like, I don't really know what the rules are. I just know the basic shit. I mean, like, in Final Destination 3, that's where I kind of jumped the gun. I'm like, I like how I got older and I finally know how roller coasters work. To realize, yeah, because A, roller coasters don't run on gasoline, they run on air. And B, how did the accident even occur if the guy with the camera leaves? I will give Final Destination 3 one thing. One thing. The DVD bonus feature where you can choose the character's fate, like a pick your own adventure thing where they filmed extra footage, that was pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. Like kudos to that.
Yeah, it was at least fun to play around.
But yeah.
When bonus and special features actually bonuses.
And then for fun.
Yeah.
Like, I'll never forget one of the best. This wasn't even a bonus feature. But this one special feature I saw on DVDs that pissed me off to high heaven, and that was interactive menus. I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? And I didn't really know until I saw what to me was the defining interactive menu, and that was the DVD for Rob Zombie's House of a Thousand Corpses.
Ooh.
Because every single menu, there is a character talking to you, just taunting you, just talking trash. I mean, as soon as you pop that DVD in, you're at Kevin Spaulding's gas station, and it's like just a store. He just walks there and goes, "Well, the man, what are you guys doing here?" This is so cool. Like, that's an interactive menu because he is talking to you.
I miss end of bloopers.
Yeah.
I miss seeing in the theater and not just like, well, I don't really need the credit that much. Like, I know the song that in certain.
Yeah, now it's all Marvel movie post credit sequence shit. Anyway, but like no, I love that shit.
But the idea is that I miss they used to have the bloopers with the nerd.
Yeah. Usually you're in a tree whenever like end credit was setting up the whole tree just went to one side because you something was going to be playing in one corner.
Okay, so I was telling this to Cruiser earlier, yesterday. In Final Destination 1, there is this one death where a girl gets hit by a bus. And this is one I will never get over. So she's walking away and she's like, if you want to go with her, you can drop fucking dead. And then a bus just hits her at like 1,000,000 miles an hour. But this is like probably one of the most infamous funny scenes from the movie. I know I just said that. But here's what bugs me. The direction the bus is coming from. Again, the bus is going like 100 miles an hour. Like, or whatever. But the direction it's coming from, the road is clearly blocked by like construction. Like, I'm like, how? It's like, why? How did that even happen?
But how do you handle Final Destination? Because you told me about your anxiety when it comes to watching horror film.
I don't know. Final Destination. Well, when I watched it on Sci-Fi.
Oh, you watched the watered down version.
Yeah, where they got rid of all the gore effects and everything, and like the noises and everything. I did see clips online.
Which one was it where the tree trunk falling out of the back and all that made everybody up doing it? Okay. I still fight behind us to this day.
Okay, first of all, it actually kind of.
Some ways, I do think Final Destination deserves credit.
Yeah, the second one kind of freaked me out because the worst death in the movie is a guy named Evan. He's the guy who wins he's the guy who wins the lottery and gets killed by the fire escape. I'm gonna repeat that. I'm gonna repeat that in host mode. A guy named Evan is killed by a fire escape. The fire escape. The fire escape doesn't like fall on him. His building's on fire, so his ladder is stuck. So he's trying to shake it. And he falls to the ground, and the ladder like falls down, and like the foot of the ladder is like right by his eye. It stops, and then he's like, "Oh God, thank you," and then it lands in his eye.
Mm-hmm. One of my favorite deaths from the movie was actually some dude gets like cut into pieces because some piece of explosion happens, and there's apparently this barbed wire fence with two, and it goes flying to this guy, and it slices him.
Yeah, right after another girl dies. I'm not right.
Yeah, I don't think that was sliced.
Yeah, I don't think that, like, you would have to.
That would have to just wrap around.
Actually, that is possible. That is actually possible. You can.
At certain speed, yes. At certain speed, yes.
But at the explosion they had in the movie, I don't think would have.
Yes, yeah. The explosion did not look like it would make.
Well, then again, the death that comes before it is a girl who
decapitate someone.
Well, then again, technically it's true. I mean, you can actually decapitate someone with I guess speed them, but like
But yes, it can happen, but
yeah,
the explosion from that one just did not look like it.
Can we also say that the death that comes literally before that scene where the girl gets her head impaled by the pipe, by the firefighters? Can I just say up front?
Yeah.
You're the worst. Yeah. You're the worst firefighters I've ever seen in my life. Second of all,
wasn't there one where they get by escalator?
Yeah. But think so. I mean, that's
the escalator literally like just comes apart, and like it's like the whole thing like is just gear. I think is falling.
Yeah. Can I also point out that the one thing that I never got over. This is the last one I want to talk about before we move on to the Disney stuff. Hold on. Actually, someone was actually able to they actually, if you go to the Wikipedia page on Final Destination 2, they actually do show the how that affected the barbed wire fence was done behind the scenes. Apparently, yeah, it was all green screen. But anyway, the thing is that wait, let me see this. Let me see this again. Oh my god. As in
and did you know in Suicide Squad, Will Smith is literally shooting a gun at those targets precisely.
Well, I thought it was a special effect. Here's why. Oh my god. No, the reason why is because it actually wasn't even a special effect. It was actually a life cast, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's cool practicality right there. But no, the last thing I want to talk about before I go to the Disney thing is the dumbest one. I saw this in the trailer. I think it was for Final Destination 5. There's a guy he's at a pool, and I think
that one.
I think a little kid shoots him with a water gun, and he drops his lucky coin in a storm drain. So he goes down to get there, and he gets stuck down there because a storm drain can easily suck a person down in the drain, and he's begging for help, and no one's gonna hear him. And like, wow, this death actually.
And somehow his finger gets pulled out.
Yeah, like here's my reaction. I'm like, okay, this is actually suspenseful. And then his organs get pulled out by his hands. I'm like, okay, now you ruined it. You ruined it. But from what I heard,
it's like right up there with James X. Goes, this blows. She gets sucked out the window.
Yeah, but from what I've heard, it's loosely based on an actual story. From what I heard, of a guy who liked to get his I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard. But this is just like an urban legend here. There was actually a guy who used to do that thing where he used to put his dick in the drain in the sucker thing in the pool, and apparently it sucked in his dick, and that it actually pulled out like something out of him. Might have been like a blood or like something in there, and it killed him.
You're kind of right. The actual myth, which turned out to be true.
Really?
He did one of the jet streams I always see on the sides of pools.
Yeah.
What it was. That's what he put a stick up into, and yeah, it did grab a hold and sucked it, but he did live. And if anyone's wondering how I know this, before Mythbusters,
I was that guy.
MTV actually had MTV actually had their own myth debunking show called the Urban Myth Show, where they looked at some of these things up, and that was one of the cases they looked at. Another interesting case looked at was the supposed case of Tom Green dressed up as Hitler and went to some kid's bar mitzvah.
Oh my god.
It did not happen.
Yeah.
It didn't happen.
Isn't there a clip of him dressed not as Hitler, but like wearing something similar to like a Nazi uniform though? But it is in black, but wasn't it like brown though?
It may have been a military uniform, but I don't think it was German.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because Thomas said like, he would never do like that. His point of comedy at the time was just to go out in public and act stupid, which, yeah, that's it.
Anyway.
Well, then he did his movie.
John Watts is producing this. Anyway, John Watts is going to be producing this new Final Destination movie or something. We'll see where it goes from there. So, let's move on to the Walt Disney Company right now. As you know, the Walt Disney Company, it's had some ups and downs these past couple of years. And it's no surprise I'm a huge supporter of the company as an active cast member. I want to represent that image. But a lot did happen this week. The first thing was the deal with the Brightline train. So here's the deal.
Yes.
Disney wanted to make this train system from Florida's International Airport to Disney Springs. This wasn't the first time they tried it. They tried to do a monorail system and it didn't work. But or at least it never came into image. But yeah. They canceled the project. And I actually was curious to see what theme park fans were friggin' thinking of this. And not regular everyday people who go to theme parks or like the haters, but I wanted to see what actual theme park fans go. So I go to the Hive, Theme Park Insider. They were more relieved for why. I'm going to give you a scenario that you guys are going to follow, okay? You've arrived at the Florida International Airport. You're with your family, with your partner and your 2 children. You're there to go to Disney World. So here's the deal. You've just landed. You're picturing this? You've just landed. You got your bags. Where is the first place you're going to go? Oh yeah, you also have an on-property
hotel room.
Exactly. So instead of taking the bus, you decide to take the train. So here's what your game plan is. You get off the plane, take the tram to baggage claim, get your baggage, take another tram to the train station, then you go on the train for a substantial fee. Please note a fee was not really announced. I'm just going to say because it was kind of more or less hinted at. You take that train to Disney Springs. Your family and luggage. You go to Disney Springs. Now you and your family have to go and take a bus to your resort. You starting to see what the problem is here?
the same deal that everyone's been doing already. I mean,
but let's go.
Your destination in the hotel room.
Yes. So, or instead of the train, you could just take a bus from the resort, from the airport for for the regular fee that would probably be the same thing as the train, and then you just go to your resort. Yeah.
Or Uber.
Yeah, basically, if the train was a thing, it would have given Disney like the same problem Volcano Bay has for a lot of the guests. There's just
go there.
There's too much transportation. I don't know if they changed it, but But yeah, not to mention the route was kind of obscure in a way. Like you'd have to go through international, and then you have to go through a different land. It was like kind of a big setup mess. Like I said, Disney tried doing a monorail system in the past that was planned, but it never came into fruition, I think.
But also think of this as well too. At the international airport in Orlando, it's all a hotel.
Yep. Wait, what?
So basically, those who are flying in, if they're staying at the hotel, they would essentially, just like I said, go to their rivers, put things away, and then take that. Yeah.
True.
So what exactly? It's been a few years. But what exactly does the monorail system that's Disney World do now?
It's basically the transportation system. You can go that can take a monorail from Epcot to there's a transportation hub, and it takes you to either Magic Kingdom as well as the Seven Seas Lagoon hotel resorts, and there's also one for Epcot. In terms of the other stuff, they have the the cable cars going to the other stuff there. There's actually going to be one for Animal Kingdom. I gotta take you on the cable car sometime. They're pretty cool.
But the thing I was in favor of was retheme Splash Mountain.
Wait, what?
I was actually all in favor of this. Yeah, the retheme to Princess Frog.
Oh yeah, I was actually gonna get onto that. Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which actually I have in the Ants chat with pictures there.
Yeah, because I know it's marked Splash Mountain, like a few ago sparked some outrage. However, what quote unquote mob suggested, I actually thought was a good idea, because regardless of how you feel about Song of the South, it is dead. Okay.
Yeah.
It has a Disney classic song in there. That's basically it. Some memorable characters.
Well, let's be honest, no one cared about the song. No one cared about the song of the ride. They legit there for the ride.
Disney Dude is still considered a Disney classic.
Yeah, it is.
Ask it now. It doesn't sing Zippity Doo.
Well, a kid nowadays doesn't.
Exactly, that's what I mean.
What I thought,
yeah, but
what I was gonna say was, like, I'm with you on this. What I like here is because, let's just face it, the ride has been set for 2019 and came into light in 2020 when stuff happened. But like, what I like about this idea is the ride is not going to be setting on the story. It's also setting on the heritage and history of New Orleans. They actually got Imagineers going to New Orleans to study like different architecture, different history, different like culture. I think that's really cool that they're going all out for this.
I wonder if they'll actually have the oven crypts there, considering there's stock. How you pronounce it, Falsi? I'm hoping they'll have him with perhaps maybe some of the oven crypts that New Orleans regard as famous for.
We'll see. I'm not expecting like No, go on. Excuse me.
I used to watch a channel called Mortician, and she actually did a video down in New Orleans about oven crypts. And basically, New Orleans, for those who don't know, is practically under sea level. So whenever there's a heavy rain, it gets flooded pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
So at the time, the Catholic Church did not allow for cremations, but they needed to find some way to bury the bodies, but they couldn't bury them because you go just like maybe a foot, you're hitting water. So they create these oven crypts that the body stays in there for 1 year and 1 day. That's they believe the body has been relieved of any bacteria or any virus. They remove the body, slide the skeleton all the way to the back, which falls into this down beneath, dispose of the cast, and then put it in a new body. I'm just wondering if the Imagineers will something like that there.
I heavily doubt. I don't think they
it might like in the background, maybe not something done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. That's what I heard.
Also, I like
the only
friends on the other side.
Well, I also like Tiana's new look. I think she looks freaking adorable in this advertising.
Yeah.
Let me see.
As we were discussing this before, the thing I kind of wish is that change her back to being a frog for like this little bayou adventure, because in the movie she wasn't human in the bayou, she was frog. Like it would be cool like that. Like if they somehow somehow magically change them back to a frog and they're like exploring the bayou or like something like that.
We'll see what happens.
And the other thing, and the interesting thing is that she's also technically the first American Disney princess.
Yep. I mean, yeah, she's obviously the first black princess as well. I mean, I use the term whenever I say she's a princess, I use it in air quotes because technically, but you know what I mean.
Technically, queen. But yeah, I
thought she's not any way royal though.
But doesn't she marry royalty in the movie?
It's kind of complicated about how it,
because he was like kind of like disowned, but like disinherited it.
It's complicated
because when the prince comes, to New Orleans, he doesn't really have any really.
Well, the thing is, when Naveen is turned into the frog, the only way to do the spell is he's kissed by a princess. I can't remember much of the movie, but yeah, let's just move on to the last thing there before we go on to Cruiser segment. In Tomorrowland, the People Mover and Carousel of Progress got some updates. A new audio system was added with the original character Orak, the commuter computer, who does we have new voiceovers for different areas. Tron has been added to the mix. And yeah, and the Carousel of Progress actually has a changed future scene with different like character clothing, which is little, but I like it.
What's going on, everyone? The two controversy. And today we're going to be looking at Bob Chapek Disney and the fact that his contract just got renewed for 3 more years. Now, a lot of people have decided because he's been running things. Now, the opposing side are saying, well, working, it's making the money, like, yeah, but the most asinine thing possible. Just catering to the super wealthy while people in the class simply can't afford to go to Disney anymore. People do not like the changes. Like, so recently, they were selling vacation packages for over $100,000. And they sold out. People bought. And not to mention the fact that some of the other things be like Liar or smaller moves that Disney's been making, but I'm not sure how to control Bob Chapek really has over stuff like that. But this mostly comes down to the parks and BS. Some of these packages for exorbitant amounts of money, the Stars Collect, Star Cruiser. He's catering super wealthy, and people are not even getting much bang for their buck out of it. Now, if you want to do this, by all means, for it. I hope you'll be happy. However, I'd rather go to these other parks that do care about someone who's in my income bracket and still care to my thrill, my desire, be in an original IP what Busch Gardens would probably have, somewhat Universal had. Now, I'm not dismissing the altogether. They're what they can survive, but they could be doing a better job. And right now, they're looking at Disney is like the Democratic Party. They got no one else. This cruiser, this has been minutes of controversy.
Damn it. I really want to get over this like coughing situation I have right now.
Yeah, like with Bob Chapek, like Disney doesn't have anybody else.
Yes,
there's really one.
We were just talking about the whole thing.
Go ahead,
The whole thing with Chapek is like, yeah, I can see why people hate it and everything there. The problem is, this is more with his 3-year thing. It's kind of a battle between like business and fanboys. That's the deal here. It's kind of one of the things like you hate the guy, but at the same time you can kind of see why he was renewed on a business side of things. That's the problem. And if you're running the business, you know why you kind of have to go with what you need. Not to mention, who else is going to take over the company right now?
The matter is, people, if you truly want to have an impact on what Disney is doing, if you want them to stop, you have to stop giving them money. And believe me, I know that hard because it's understandable why Disney became as popular as they did. It's understandable why Disney has such a devoted fan base, be it the company, just the amusement park. It's clear to see why. But if they're making decisions you don't like, you need to stop giving your money. It's going to the parks.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I need to take some medicine. My voice is killing me.
Okay. Yeah, there's really no way to do it. You can play as many playing cards as possible. They're not going to listen.
And I was actually talking to Evan about this earlier before we went on the screen. Is I don't. It's like there's a YouTuber called Mickey Views.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
He actually put it into a different kind of perspective that while I can't really say I love
Sorry,
Chapek
sorry, I had to leave there. I had to take
better?
some medicine. I had to get some medicine. I think I got like bronchitis or something.
Okay, well,
Can I
keep going,
continue?
Jablonski.
Okay,
go ahead,
so while I can't say that I don't fully agree with him on a lot of stuff, at the same time though too, he was working with the hand that he was dealt. With Iger, he did what I feel like was a bad deal with Fox. That shouldn't have happened because he overpaid too much for it.
Yeah, I even said
also,
this. Go ahead.
And also there was him focusing on. Then we're focusing on the parks. And honestly, what Iger's focuses were, Chapek just kind of worked with the hand he was dealt. These next 3 years, though, I am hoping that he kind of goes to a direction where he actually wants to go and not just follow in what Iger laid out. Because honestly, what Iger laid out was not that great of ideas.
And I even said that I wonder how much of this was JPEG trying to clean Iger's mess, because I don't know how many people know this, but apparently Iger was trying to use the way he was running Disney to make a presidential run.
I heard that too.
Was debunked from what I've heard. Like, there's no doubt. I think Iger would be good. Would be good running for a political position, but like I didn't hear anything about the presidential run thing. Is clearly like, yeah, I don't think that was the case. That's like a rumor, man.
And the other thing that didn't help too. Now, again, however you feel about the Star Wars movies is subjective. If you like them, hey, more power to you. That's hard about that. It was when George Lucas wrote a book of this and he felt betrayed by Disney. And I know that a lot of people must have felt a little disenfranchised when George said that. And because while people had definitely had their issues with the prequels, there was still a story there. And I just think when I don't want to say it was the nail in the coffin for when George Lucas said this, but it was definitely something confirmed a lot of fears that people had when it came to Disney and Star Wars.
Believe it or not, when I was at MegaCon, I'm sorry, go on, finish your thing.
Well, part of me, like, I can't obviously say that I'm a huge Star Wars fanboy. I like the series, but just you gotta imagine how that must feel. The fact there's Kathleen Kennedy saying the main thing to do is protect these characters and make sure they live on in the way of magic, and then they all go on punks. It's like I can't imagine how something like that feels.
One of the things I did when I was at okay.
No, please go ahead. I'm done.
One of the things I was actually saying there, like without revealing any things there, was I was actually at MegaCon. I spoke to someone from the 501st Legion or Vader's Fist. Basically, he said he obviously wasn't too proud of the sequel series, but he brought up this point, whether or not they're good, it felt like a Star Wars movie. Like, it looked like something that would take place in that universe, at least.
They definitely had the look down. I mean, better than the prequels. The prequel was CG mess. Yes. But the sequels definitely brought back the practical look.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The thing with the look of the sequels is that, here's the thing. My theory is that it's going to have the same effect as the prequels. Kids are going to probably grow up with the sequels. They're probably going to get into it, and it's probably going to have the same lasting effect. I mean, like, I'm not going to pretend that the sequel series isn't flawed. I mean, with the exception of maybe The Force Awakens. I know Last Jedi got kind of got like a re-following on it, and Last Jedi is pretty much the best thing in that movie is Palpatine. But other than that nothing. But like, yeah, it's not. But yeah, like I can see the flaws. I can see people all over the place. But like, still, I can see kids growing up with this and kind of getting into it, like we did with the prequels.
I still like Rogue One. I thought Rogue One was perhaps one of the best Disney Star Wars things they made.
Not to mention the series. The shows have been doing pretty good.
From what I understand. Plus, not to mention, while I do think they dropped the ball with Smuggler's Run, I do think they knocked Rise of the Resistance out of the park.
Well, with Smuggler's Run,
Yeah, like, even
with Smuggler's Run, like I always say the same thing. I'm not gonna pretend it's the best part. It's the best ride, but it gave me something I never thought I'd ever say. I drove the fucking Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, I can't say that it was terrible because the first time I went on, like, yeah, I had that wide smile on my face. I was like, oh my god, in the Falcon. It did give you that feeling, but the problem that I really saw with it was the fact that they always have the kids pilot the ship. Okay, you have 2 steering wheels, one moves left and right, the other up and down.
Yeah, they're inverted.
You only need one, but all and no idea what they're doing. They work together here, but I remember arguing with my siblings when I was a kid. Okay, they're not going to listen to me now. If I'm that young. I mean, the queue was cool. I mean, the lighting they got right. You might need a couple of crash courses if you really want to get that high score.
I do like how they do how the physics. Hold on, I forgot to shut off the timer on the host thing there. I will say I do like how the ride has like more interactivity. Like you can do. I want to see. One thing I have to see is a clip of what happens if you do nothing.
There's a few of those.
Really, what happens?
I can't remember. It's been a while.
But isn't it like really accurate what happens? Like what? Like he's like, okay, fine, fuck you. If Hondo said that to me, then the ride's an instant success. He's like, fine, fuck you. You don't drive the Falcon.
There's one attraction I do miss, but this wasn't a Disney attraction, even though it was located in Disney Springs. That was the Void. They had that amazing Star Wars VR.
Yeah, it was good.
You know something?
What's that?
You know where the NBA experience is?
Yeah.
They're doing VR stuff in there.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I was at Disney Springs. I saw that.
Speak, bud.
Well, here's the thing.
Because you know what? I do believe that virtual reality is the ultimate goal of gaming. Now, I don't think it will ever be in the home. Because that requires a lot of technology and a lot of space. But as an attraction, I can totally see that.
To burst your bubble there, there is VR in home now.
Okay, but if you see, like, you ever saw what the Void did? Oh, God.
No, yeah, because that's supposed to be, like, a huge thing for what they're doing. But I'm telling you, there is already VR to that is what copying is already. Just
I know
your space. That's it.
I've seen PlayStation VR, but the fact the Void, like, you actually had to interact with the environment.
Yeah, there was
stand on, move.
I think what he means
again, like I'm telling you though, that was built for that. That's to give you the more VR experience. But VR is a thing that I'm telling you is already a thing though. That is. Because they have not like adequate like some of the new stuff in VR. Because like some of the new stuff in VR now recognizes like if hands are being closed or anything like that.
Oh yeah, that's what
no, there's still just the regular like almost like the Oculus ones. There's a different one where it's just grabs around and basically for it to know that.
Yeah.
Well, I know what the Void did is that they actually had like sensors, like so that you can actually hold your hand in front of your face and see. You can see you open off. Everybody as Stormtrooper.
Yeah, you could actually.
Yeah.
You didn't even need to hold. You didn't really need a remote or anything, and you actually did have to grab guns, and there was actually temperature controls. And I think my favorite part of that system was when you go through a door that's been blown off, and you can actually feel the melting on the bottom.
My favorite part was actually in the beginning when you're standing on a moving platform and you just got your mission objective, and you feel like, oh my god, like actually part of the resistance. Like,
I feel the heats of Mustafar. I remember that. I like in the VR thing is thing. You're like supposed to be a secret stormtrooper trying to get this thing from the Empire, but I like my scenario better. You're trying to sneak into the Empire to get free tickets to Disneyland.
Like that.
But supposedly, though, they might be trying to come back. I think they're looking for new investors because obviously, COVID played a big hand in why it shut down. I'm not one of promoting signs that promote segregation, but can we put a giant sign out front of that building that says "COVID, no COVID allowed"? Because I so bad want a Resident Evil, one of those things. And speaking of which, we saw a clip of the RE4 remake.
Yeah.
And
no, it's just like the thing is, as I said before, it's still pretty like
this one seems to try to combine dark elements. Like it seems like they scaled back on the action.
No, yeah, I get it. Everything they're like, they just want this one to be like more forward than like what they had it for, and it's supposed to be like in like some Hobunk out of nowhere city or just some city out of nowhere thing. And again, it's remixes all because like they're not doing anything new besides just show us we added this stuff to it to make it look good, but it's deep down it's still just the same game. The only thing that's changing is that now it's like free camera mode and everything needs to look everywhere.
But I never see the trailer for the Resident Evil 8 Village DLC, which is about their Ethan's daughter Rose, the one who was spawned from virus.
Why don't you take a closer look?
Oh, shut up,
Evan. I love that. I don't care. I like that one idea we had where we were going to go to a con and you were going to be the Duke and I just trailed you around in a carriage. Well, you just did this the entire time.
Like, well, I'll have to get 200 pounds. And it definitely looks good. Like, I'm curious to see it. But for me, the downfall, it's not even really a downfall, but Resident Evil 8 started on such a good note. You had Lady D, or Lady Triple D, whatever you want to call her. You then had that really creepy thing with the baby. And the doll in the house. And then the game starts turning into an action game. Because people made complaints that Resident Evil 7 was a bit too scary.
Oh yeah,
Bitch,
what do you?
When you crank it up.
Dude, what do you expect? It takes place.
My world's smallest violin.
Yeah, Resident Evil 7. You're trying to.
Horror games scare people.
I was about to say like Resident Evil. Okay. I always like to joke around there. Resident Evil
game made me dance. I don't like it.
Let Evan speak.
I always like to joke around. Resident Evil 7, you're stuck in Chris Chan's house. Have fun.
Dude, that was a good one.
Yes, I'm giving the audience clap right there for that one.
I think the only reason some people found it so scary is just because of like the added addition of just like the added addition of just like there are things hunting you constantly. In the sense where like you know that you're alone for a good while, but you know something's constantly hunting you in the others.
And I think also because it was first person. Now this wasn't the first Resident Evil game in first person, but the other times it did that, it was with characters that we either knew or the game just wasn't popular. People didn't care.
Yeah.
But this game was good, and it was Ethan Winters was basically a blank slate, so you easily put yourself in his shoes. That family was creepy as fuck. They were.
Why do you think? What do you think? What did I just say? Come on.
Now I'm just waiting for people to make mods of that now with Christian.
Oh Lord. But anyway, a little update on the whole VR thing at Disney Springs. Okay, it's not the it's called the Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy. Still a VR experience.
Is it like a giant one?
I want to say it's. I don't know exactly. The way that it's I'm seeing right now is it's in person on the day you go and you go for it. From my understanding, you probably multiple headsets for this.
It's amazing. It went from being an arcade sporting thing, and now it's going back to an arcade.
Everyone's saying that too. I'm amused. It's like everyone's saying like it's Disney Quest version. Like, do it already.
Yeah, you should have done that from the get-go. Fuck basketball.
Though at the same time, it needed a remodel.
I actually felt bad for anybody who had to work in that thing because all they had to hear all day was Rammstein all day.
That's crowds
the one attraction I missed from Disney Quest is the build your own roller coaster.
Yes.
I in the that thing. Okay, so first time around, they're like, you can't do that, you can't do that, you can't do that. Like about 3 times. And then I make this thing. One of those things like crazy motherfucker. And then it's the one last, by the way. Then we go up to the attendant, looks at me, like, this crazy motherfucker.
That is the one ride where I came so close to throwing up on.
I actually went to
normally have a strong. Go ahead.
I actually went to the one that was in Epcot called Sum of All Thrills, which was basically a similar concept. You did the same thing, except you were on like a robot arm.
Yeah, I actually won one of those too when I was living in New York. They actually had had one of those arms for the roller coasters in one of the local like Discovery Zone act places, and it was a blast. Another one of them had the usual like motion seats and all that when I was growing up too. It was fun.
While we're on the subject of amusement parks and attractions, this isn't really going to affect you, but if anything, it really bummed out my friend Kurt, who works with me on Park Geeks. One of the theme parks he took me to was a park called California's Great America. And it looks like it's going to be closing down in the next 11 years. This really bummed out. And, it was like 3 parks that are in driving distance of him, and now it's being reduced to 2. And Great America had such a charm to it. It was actually kind of old school Americana, and some of the rides, some of the roller coasters they had were just amazing. And one thing they had was based on the Effect video game called New Earth, or that was the name of the attraction, not the name of the game. And what I thought was interesting is that it is one of these simulator runs. However, it, like, for one, I think it was like in 4K, it looked amazing. You are, I guess getting a vacation spot at this new place, despite the fact it's filled with the aliens from Mass Effect. But also, you have live there with you the whole time. He's basically the pilot, and he's reacting to everything that's on screen, and he's talking with you, the crowd, while the attraction's going on. So this is some pre-recorded thing. This is literally an actual actor performing with the screen and to you. Like, in my opinion, that's the closest thing to an actual 4D attraction. It did have like the sense, the butler, like, but the fact that they had the spraying of water in the sense, but this was the first time I ever saw a 3D attraction like that where there was a live actor. And it's disappointing that it's going to
See,
be on.
this
Or
is
the
my
very least move to a different location.
this is my problem.
It is.
This is like one of my big problems. Okay. People focus on the negatives of the Disney park. I'm like, when I heard about this news cruiser, I'm like to myself, yeah, where is the people complaining about how Six Flags doesn't just close rides, they close fucking theme parks all the time? God.
Well,
Rest in peace,
Six Flags
Astroworld.
Six Flags doesn't make movies. Six
Yeah.
Flags isn't internationally known. Six Flags doesn't have that's known for just being 3 circles.
Well,
Yeah, that's why Kurt says these are region.
They're known for an old man.
well.
Old man Looney Tunes in DC.
Well, isn't there a...
Also, Six Flags isn't saying that they're the happiest place on earth.
No, Six Flags, in my opinion, is way... Like, I went to a Six Flags park once. Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey, I believe it was. And first of all, I went on their famous Superman ride, to which I say never again. Okay, whoever had the idea to think going on a ride like this and then going through a loop needs to be shot and killed in that order. Seriously, I felt like my pancreas was coming out of my mouth. It was like, what?
It's a roller coaster where you're flying in the Superman position.
Yeah, you're like...
You can feel your stomach stretch when you go on the loop. Now, luckily, SeaWorld has actually realized that it actually now has this little thing that goes across your gut when you go on the manta ray.
There's no loop on the manta ray, right?
I think there is.
Oh my god. But like, yeah,
It's
there's like...
Vago that doesn't have the loop.
Yeah. King Dakar is a gimmick ride, in my opinion. I get what they're trying to do, but it's just a stupid coaster. I've never been on it because I think it's really dumb. I don't think there's even a point. You've heard of King Dakar, obviously. You're a theme park fan. You've heard of King Dakar.
Heard of it, but I'm not that familiar with it.
And basically, this is the ride. It's supposed to be like a 50-foot, like, whatever drop. Like, it's one of the largest things in the world, like 500, I don't remember. You go up, down, over one hill, and you're done.
Sounds better than the Fast and Furious ride.
No, it isn't. It's a fucking gimmick. No. Here's why it's better. It's worse than the Fast and Furious ride cruiser. That's the gimmick. It's just that one drop. That's the ride. Like, I don't care.
Isn't it supposed to give you like a giant boost though? Like
I don't
giant speed rush?
No, I don't fucking care. That is not a ride. I don't. When you're relying on the gimmick of just having one launch climb and then back down and then that's it, you have a problem. I don't fucking care what argument you give me.
I gotta tell this to.
Like, I don't care. I don't care to say yeah, that's the thing. No. I want a roller coaster over there. If I wanted to go on a ride with a long drop, I go on a fucking free fall ride. And I don't even like free fall rides. Like, literally any defense you give me on King Dakar, I fucking don't care. This is like one of those things where, like, no, you shut the fuck up. Your opinion doesn't matter. It's a terrible concept when you have to rely on one gimmick. I mean, look at the ice pick. What was the name of that one ride you went on in SeaWorld? Icebreaker? Ice pick?
Icebreaker.
Yeah, the gimmick is you go backwards and forwards. I hate that, but hey, when you go forwards again, you got a whole fucking ride after that. You don't go and back.
What about the Yeti or the
Expedition Everest?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Missed that. Oh wait, no, not that one.
Yeti's
No, I
broke.
was thinking something
Yeti
else.
doesn't work, but at least you still have a fun time. They at least have. Here's the thing about Disney roller coasters. I think I pointed this out before about roller coasters at Disney. Each one stands out with a different feature, like with Expedition Everest with its climb and going backwards, or like Rock and Roller Coaster with its loops and its launch, or like the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train that's Cars Rock. Each one has a different feature that stands out from the other ones. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, with Expedition Everest, yeah, the Yeti doesn't work, but you still have a fun time with that climb, going backwards, seeing the projection with the Yeti breaking the track. That's cool. Cool, you have a good time.
They're still going back, just like move.
and now they turn him into a disco guy, a disco Eddie.
Yeah, but at least the illusion is you can with the strobe you still see it coming to you. It doesn't reach at you, but yeah. And yeah, to put it simply,
Does your
what?
What was your dad's thoughts on that whole thing with the Yeti
I
and
don't know.
Never gonna if
I don't know. I mean, like,
because part of me just kind of was like, does he see that as an embarrassment? Like, oops,
I don't
forgot
know.
about that.
I don't know. Ask him. He didn't build it. Yeah. Did I mention I also got 2 cool autographs here that I got? I've got the autographs of Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, he's jealous. He's jealous. He smiled and says he's jealous. Seriously, Chris, you gotta go. One day you and me. We go to the parks and just go to.
Do those things even go for anything on eBay?
Who cares?
No,
they're fun. No, but they're still fun to collect. No, but Cruiser,
I'm the damn cast member.
But no, Cruiser. Honestly, I would like.
What kind of question is that?
Okay.
They're Disney nuts. They'll buy anything.
Actually, Cruiser, I would like you to see that. Like, it's kind of like what the autograph you got from David Cobb. That's not going for anything, but it's still a fun addition. You should do that one day. Just go around.
It is, but he's a real person.
I was gonna say because that's the real person's. You didn't get the voice actors up.
I feel like guys definitely word fun.
No, I do get it. I'm just looking
Yeah,
at
we get it. But no one's gonna see Lilo and Stitch. No one's gonna see Lilo and Stitch autographs and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get them."
I would like to see Cruiser do that. I would like to see you do that, Cruiser. Like get little shots of each character and then like line them up around your wall there. Just for... Okay.
Evan, as an experiment, you do it. You put those on eBay and like your.
Not once. I'm not.
Just see what would happen.
Can I finish?
Go ahead.
Again, I'm saying this not as something to sell, just something for fun. That's all. Just like.
For fun to consider. We're not faulting you for doing it. There's just the other way of seeing it that we find funny.
Yeah, I know. Like that's what I want you to do. You're the big autograph collector. I would totally like to see an entire section like set of Disney characters, just like as a small little progressing. It's like it's like collecting stamps or like pins or something. There, you like to collect autographs of Disney characters.
Yeah, there's even one Disney character people try to get, and it's of a trash can.
No, that's done.
Oh yeah.
Push has been retired, man.
Yeah, I thought that was funny. The fact that they had this movable, this moving, talking trash can.
Yeah, his name is
people
Push.
would actually have them sign their autograph book by running over it.
Hey, don't you mock Push. People still ask if Push is still there. And yes, that. No, he's not. I would like to see Push though. I can return to Epcot, which I'm really happy that Jason got to meet him. Ican was a robot that was in Tomorrowland. He used to go around he had like this, like he was on like a hoverboard and he had like a movable mouth and everything. And he used to give like fist bumps. He used to come to get people on the buzz ride all the time. I'm like, hey, Ican, how you doing? And he's like, I'm good. How are you? But he was a cool dude. Dude, look up videos of Ican. He was fun. Like I remember one. Like there was actually this story. I was doing Fast Pass one time, right? And I'm giving these people Fast Pass, and he just appears behind me. He's like, "Hey, how are you doing?" He's talking to a little girl, and she's like, "I noticed you have a hole in your mouth." He's like, "Yeah, I lost a tooth." He's like, "What did you do with it?" "I put it in my pillow, and I got money from the tooth fairy." He's like, "Let me get this straight. Humans just put teeth under pillow, and they get money? That's just wacky." He was all over the place. He was a fun dude.
Now, what's it called? Ican?
Ican, because he can do anything, sort of. But yeah. He's a nice guy.
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing this guy.
I like him. He's cute.
He would probably be a hit at cons.
Oh, yeah. I've seen people do like similar Ican products. But yeah, he's in Epcot now. I miss Ican. He was cute. I'd have lunch with him.
On the topic of autographs, I have
Really?
Dude,
Let's see what we got.
dude, you can give me any autographs. Nothing's gonna beat Lilo and Stitch, even though those are technically Jablonskis. And
What I say? I said.
Jablonski,
What
I
did I say?
apologize. I apologize when I say this. She doesn't watch the stream, does she?
I don't know how long she watches most of the time. But
Don't ruin-
now, maybe she has.
Just say the stream didn't happen. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
but I
sorry.
want to see what Kuma has.
All I just said is I have 2 autographs too.
Yeah, let's see what you got, man.
She hasn't been online for 2 hours. She probably
from the character view, the one
Hold on, Kuma.
voice
Let me
that does.
hold on, Kuma. Let me just put this on full screen for you.
you have gotten.
There you go. Who are these guys now?
Hand off.
That's a PC for
Oh, okay. That's at a
yeah. He's Australian, so you're like an Australian. So he's like hands off the President Busey.
Nice.
He's the middle character.
So the other one.
The other one is the character name that is my favorite crew.
Oh, okay. Nothing big. Now, say it again.
This is the voice actor for Crypto.
From anime.
Oh no, from a video game. It's called Apex Legends.
Oh, okay. I've heard of Apex Legends.
Yeah. And for this one, he put, "You can run, you can hide." Like stuff.
Very actually. Very. Oh,
Yeah. I got. Another one. She's the voice actor for Watson, but I didn't get anything signed by her because I didn't.
yeah, it was Texas.
Hot.
Hot than Florida.
Dude,
We have a dry heat here. We don't have the don't have the humidity over there.
they're landlocked, so
Unless this way. How is here? Let's see. I think it was 17 days in essentially half the month of June. In 100-degree weather.
Ooh.
Well, what do you think?
And we are
I went
just
from-
starting to click back up on that too.
I went from my hotel to the convention center.
Yeah, where do you think
Look
the
at
phrase "a
fucking-
snowball"? Where do you think a phrase "a snowball's chance in Texas" came from?
Where do you
And
think?
then-
Where
and
do
then
you,
when
where
I
do you
left
think
the
they're
convention
referring
center-
to when they said hell?
Oh god, it just got like, oh man, every 30
Yeah.
minutes,
Oh.
every 30 minutes it just gets hotter.
Yeah, I remember Daniel Ingram was saying the same thing when we had him at the gala. It's like, man, I can't walk from my car to the hotel without getting a sweat.
Oh.
Yep, and
Like,
I wanna also point out Kathy Westlock's.
Hey,
Okay, go on.
Yeah, let Kuma talk.
was cool.
Yeah.
Kathy Westlock was cool, but no, I would just say like around here at night it feels a little better. Not even wearing shorts and a tank top, it just like
Yeah.
I wear my shorts, tank top, and like I'll put my hair in a ponytail. Dude, I'm still just
Think of how I feel I have to wear my uniform for work.
I wear long pants at work and by choice, so I wouldn't really complain.
outfits. I am glad are alive. Because I'm looking at them as they're walking to the con, like getting inside. I'm just going, they better stay inside because, wow. Like I saw some woman that had like this full like fur, like no, not fur, sorry, a full like wolf fur. Are you mortal or something?
It's like, why would you do this to yourself?
Yeah, she had on like a sun hat. Like I didn't really see her face because like last.
I thought for a split second you were about to say she had on her son.
No, she had a sun hat, but and like just it was like this wool coat. Either she had like some sort of like extra other coat or something like that, like not like a little shawl or something like that, or a scarf or something, but like almost like a full body poncho, almost like. And that look was made out of wool, so just wrong.
So I got this story. I think I showed this to this guy, but I want to hear Cruiser's reaction to this. So I have this a random shift change.
Okay, I'm listening.
So I started Facebook dating recently. And I know I'm going all over the place. I met a couple of people. And one day at lunch, I'm scanning through names. You know, I'm swiping right, and then I come across this girl named Brittany, 28 years old. I read her bio. My eyes are widened. I flag over my buddy Chris. I'm like, dude, you have to read this bio on Facebook dating and try and see if you can make it past the first sentence. This is her bio. I took a screenshot of this, of Brittany 28. Well, I am in jail and have 2 years to go. Looking for a... Looking for a friend, you can contact me at Polk County Jail through blah, blah, blah. My inmate number is blah, Brittany.
Do they accept conjugal visits?
If you
I don't know. I'm just going to say up front, I'm just going to show a picture she posted on her bio. She looks like a thumb.
Don't, no.
Okay, yeah, okay. Just... Okay, you just gotta say, don't show it. That's all. That's all you gotta say. You don't have to give me like the whole no. But yeah, like...
See it, don't get me wrong.
You know what?
Yeah, show us, at least not on stream, what I mean.
You wanna know what? I'll make it better. I know exactly how to solve this.
You could just show us after stream.
No, I could just do this. Hold on.
Jane. No, 20 days is changing.
Oh God.
No, I know exactly how to solve
Honestly,
this. Hold on. You got...
That better not be a lot. That no one better be covering that shit.
I just want this guy to die.
Who?
Like, Chris Chan, dude.
He's not gonna...
He is people. Like, God, you're not helping them, okay?
I don't know. It's not like we did an agreement. It's not like we had an agreement where we really wanted to go into the Chris Chan issue, where we said we didn't really want to talk about the Chris Chan issue in depth. Yep.
Really just, oh my God.
There we go. Now I can show it. This is what I have my screen blocked. Don't worry. This is what this girl looks like. She looks exactly like a thumb. Don't worry. No one can see it. This is what she looks like. Like, this is one of her pictures. She looks exactly like a thumb.
Yeah, she looks like one of those things for Spy Kids, the thumb thumbs.
Oh my.
Yes, you're welcome, Paul.
Dad, damn it! I want this to go away.
I will wait. I will wait after stream to say my opinion.
Cousin Dolores.
I'm not gonna let my word be used against me in the future.
I hate being sick. I wish I could taste these Doritos.
This person's in jail, so I don't know. Thing shit.
They was in jail for. Does it say what she's in jail for?
No.
Digging that one.
Okay, here's what happened after this. I actually posted this on the group chat. I said that I was looking up here. I'm like, I wonder what she was in for. And let me see if I got the picture on the group chat here what some of the results I got. I looked up everything, and some of the results I got in the group chat were... Oh, wait, no, this is you. Hold on, where's the group chat? Where is it? I think I have it in here. Yeah. I looked up the number and the person's full name because she put it on there. Lakeland mother charged for manslaughter and suffocation. Manslaughter charged for drunk, drugged Florida mom who's up north live. 24-year-old Brittany is wanted in... And I literally right there, I think I need to be more specific with this because I'm pretty sure 2 years is not worth manslaughter.
I'm trying to find. Let's see here. Where is it?
Cruiser.
There. What?
So since it's about 9:47, didn't you have something else you wanted to talk to about?
Hold on.
More or less.
Because see, I saw. Hold on. Because we're talking about people who don't look good. Well, yeah, I see something. It's not me, but yeah, all I can say is these people do exist. There's not much you can do about it. You just tend to feel sorry for people. Poor guy. He just doesn't look good at all.
No, he does not.
How could you not see this coming?
That poor bastard. That poor bastard.
I'm just wondering
Sorry for him.
what picture did you choose? That was what I'm curious.
Like, I brought through those photos. Like, come on, there's got to be something more out here than just these damn sketches. Like,
For a penny a day, you can help. You can help this poor bastard in the arms of an angel.
Oh yeah, really? Because I never thought. Yeah. Then again, let's just face it. Yeah. Well, then again, let's just face it. I never thought I'd meet the real life Eric Cartman. This bitch here. This guy right here. My God, I have to deal with this fucker. Come on.
Can we do that?
I am the reincarnation.
So
I am what it is. Not Hartman.
Wait, what did you say?
I look more like the comedian Ralphie May.
For 30
That
cents a
big.
month.
If you want to see what, Bruce Valanche, if you want to see what,
Foundation, and help
For just 30 cents a
rehabilitate
month.
these poor little bastards.
No,
Your
for 30
jokes
cents a
aren't
month
working.
for 20 years, you can help this man get liposuction.
yeah, if you want to help a young Bruce Valanche here, this big anti-Semitic conservative Bruce Valanche get liposuction, he's right here. Get him out of the Static X shirt. That's extra large, man. Come on. Come on, Cruiser, throw one back at me. Come on. You got a free shot there. Come on.
For just 30 cents a day, you can help this man in the hat get a spine.
guys, we know that you both hate that you were ejected from Freaks and Geeks, but continue this.
Women, ladies, you're both equally and unequivocally ugly.
We all are. Well, not me. I am straight. I am the gorgeous one. Then again, I wish I had hair like Kuma. So yeah.
Yeah, Kuma has the best hair out of everyone.
We have fun. We have fun here. Anyway, Cruiser, we have 5 minutes left. You might want to talk about your little preteen Kappa rule breaking group.
Daily Wire is actually going to be doing a kid show. He's going to, but I just thought it was interesting to put where their mouth is. And then $200 million of their money into making a kids cartoon. And they released the first teaser clip of a show called Chip Chilla. I'm not entirely sure what it is. I think from what I read, but this was a year or so ago, it was about a family of chinchillas, and whenever they're homeschooled, and when they learn about history, they fantasize about being back in those times. And it's actually, from what I understand, written by one of the people behind VeggieTales. I didn't grow up watching VeggieTales, so I can't say. But either way, I was just impressed with that they put where their mouth is. This like that. That along. This was that. And you give them credit. They said they were gonna do it, and they did. We'll see how the actual show itself turns out.
Saw the trailer too. It looks like your generic kids shows, like just about a dime a dozen.
Well, I don't really watch kids shows, so I can't say. But
I have a little sister, so when she was like little and watched them, stuck watching them with her.
I did.
Read almost kind of wanting to say it's like this generation's Are You Alone in the Dark? Or no, the Are You Afraid of the Dark kind of thing. But like, I don't think that much is really shit.
Yeah. Now
I don't know what that person was trying to do.
I did see their movie in a Corona Terror Prairie, and that got more violent than I thought it was going to. Like there's actually they actually like scalped people in this thing. Like I knew it was a Western, but ow. Didn't expect to go that far. But one interesting artistic decision they made with the movie was there's no music in it. There's actually no background music. There's no score.
Yeah, it's like Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds.
Because, yeah, the reason why is because these people live in this vast wasteland, and they want you to feel that too. But they don't notice it until the very end of the movie, like right before the credits go. They go, wait, there's music? I didn't realize just now that there was music in movies, but this surprisingly didn't have that. Now, did it work? I would say yes. That being said, part of me is kind of curious to know this would have it work. So perhaps it will want to upload various clips of the movie. I'll be really curious to see that. But it was an intense movie. And like I said, I just did not expect to see scalping from Daily Wire.
Before we go to the Final Five, Cruiser, I got a video idea for you. Get your dad and see if he can name... Here's what you gotta do. He's gotta guess the name of any metal band that you show him by just looking at their logo. If you don't know what I'm referring to, Cat Icarus did a video of PS2 of PlayStation accessories. And hold on a second, I'll show you an example. He was doing one of the original Guitar Hero guitar. And this other game that was by the Wu-Tang Clan, which has a remote that's shaped like the Wu-Tang Clan logo. He's like, yeah, if you want to make a remote control out of a logo, you should do it after my favorite band. And he shows us and just goes like...
they call those bands.
What does this say? What does the... Cruiser, you speak metal band. What does this say? What does this say?
Guess is good as mine.
You gotta do that. You gotta go to your dad and choose like obscure letters, like metal band logos, like stuff like this. Like what is this? This looks like a Doom enemy.
It looks like what I fought against in Undertale.
No, this is my favorite one.
Yeah, it says.
Got it.
That's it. It's. Let me show you my favorite band. His name was Bert, and there you go. Oh my god. All right, let's go. Alright, welcome to the Final Five segment where we talk about Final Five things in Final 5 days. First up, we got ladies first, so Jablonski, you're going first this time. Because Jablonski is Jablisky. Jablonski.
I'm the best bitch here.
No, you're the asshole. I thought you were the asshole, man. Come on, get your...
Of course I am. That too.
Alright, your time begins now.
Too much on homework, little printing project here and there. I am currently working on my holiday goals for this year, my annual ones, which I try not to miss. My Halloween one is finished. I am at least done in the drafting phase. I'm currently chipping away at the Christmas one. And I'm kind of revisiting old ground with those, but at the same time with different subjects. Instead originally, and we'll be seeing those at the appropriate times. Well, I get into the spirit of actually doing these things. And remember, children, drink your other fucking drugs.
Made it right on time. All right, next up is Kuma. Kuma.
Yeah.
All right, your time begins.
Well, there's really much in the week because we get most fun here at DX is of a fucking asshole known as Texas. This is what we'll dub it. Dub as the state of King's asshole. But now, besides that, D&D is a little easier that I'm in as a player this time, so I've been happy with that. I got more D&D related stuff. Just wanted to show this off real quick. It's a little wooden dice case, and I got these little beauties.
Ooh.
Fancy.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
this thing is magnetic. It's freaking beast. But besides that,
Time.
nothing much other than just
Time. Sorry, dude. That time is up, and now it's time to talk about. I killed him. Shit. Oh god. Cruiser, do yours fast now because I need to go.
Alright, and sharing it with my co-writer. I'm not going to get the details about it because I'm some. I have the next little key starts this weekend or weekend. I have writing with Traveling Arrow to get our thoughts on G5 thus far. We'll be begin on Tuesday to continue that. And I've also been editing together an interview with our friend Roberts from formerly SS Hanabi, who is still over in Japan and actually has a new band he's starting called Valley Coast. That will be out soon. And once Kirk gets back from his latest trip on July 12th, he can continue the Turkey live stream. And August 1st, we'll be seeing Rammstein
Time.
in Philly.
My turn, I guess. All right. My time begins now. I'm upset, guys. I'm really upset. I didn't I'm sorry about the yellow stream situation right now with the audio. This isn't really a thing that normally happens. Again, I apologize. I also apologize for my coughing. Like, I really want this cough to go away. I don't know why it keeps happening, but whatever. I'll see you next week. Next week, like I said, I don't know if we're gonna have if I'll stream. It depends on the news, but I'm probably gonna be doing more work this week because my hiatus ends on Tuesday at 11:59 p.m. So, yeah, I'm working on that. I got more parts of World Part 2 done. I'm still writing and drawing. That's all there is right now for today. I'm gonna take you to the final segment of the day, which is Kuma's Quote of the Week. Please stand by. Oh my God, I am upset.
Okay, then yeah. My quote comes from a character from one of Rooster Teeth's shows, which is called Ruby. It is a character named Crow Bonwit. And he says, and it goes, "You're gonna go far, only if you keep learning, if you never stop moving." Yeah, so let me redo that. Sorry. You're gonna go far, but you keep learning, and you never stop moving forward. And for the rest of us, and stay hydrated.
For the Japan people.
It's the end of the show, so don't blow it.
It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. It's the end of the show, so don't blow it. End it right.
My life is a bacon-wrapped hell on earth.